Hello, good morning to you. Welcome to Business. The Monetary Policy Committee of the Bank of Ghana will today make a pronouncement on the policy rate after its final meeting to review the economy. The policy rate is the rate at which the central bank lends to commercial banks in the country, which influences the cost of credit. Economist Professor Peter Quarty tells Joy Business it might be prudent for the Bank of Ghana to keep the rate unchanged at 16%. There's more in this report.
The MPC in deciding looks at exchange rate movement, considers GDP growth, as inflation expectations, and other consumer confidence and many other factors before it decides on whether to revise the rate or not to. And I believe, given these factors, I don't see much change that will warrant a revision downwards. A revision downwards is also not inure to the benefit of our exchange rate, because mind you, if your interest rate goes lower than expected, we have a number of foreign investors who hold on to our bonds. They will exit the market, and that can have repercussions on the exchange rate. So all of these discussions will be done in the background to determine the need to revise the policy or not to revise. They should be kept at 16. An upward adjustment to is not expected because that will be contrary to government's own position of ensuring lower cost of doing business. So it should be kept at 16. Consumer confidence and many factors come to play before touching the policy rate as I speak. But the banks are certainly being more cautious, and that is to be expected, given the new regime, given that now regulatory supervision is quite tight. We are now implementing the RS 9, which is very stringent on how you classify the loans, your debt, bad debt provision, and many what have you. So banks are also very cautious not to undertake any risky activity that will hit the profit and loss or the bottom line.
Now, 11 teams have had the chance to battle it out at the finals of the Cosmos Innovation Center 2019 Agritech Challenge. The teams each presented their final business plans for their innovative businesses in turns. The aim is to help solve problems within the agricultural value chain. Karen Dudu has more.
Which have the violet coloring are those who are fed on processed feed, and the others were the ones who fed on the conventional feed. And as you can see, they are bright and fluffy colors.
It's been 10 months of intense training, capacity building and research. At the finals of the Cosmos Innovative Center 2019 Agritech Challenge, the teams had their last chance to defend their business ideas to the ideation team. 11 teams: Farm Class, Thermostore, Climatech, Eat Fresh, Agroplast, Cocoa Aboye, AI Scarecrow, U Green Technologies, Farm Code, Coconut World and Prosect Feed took their turns to pitch their business ideas.
We are Team Climatech, and we want to bring you the modern way in which farmers can conserve soil moisture. So, the ever-increasing climate action go a long way to affect the universe, and the agricultural space is not left out.
To that solution, she sorts them out and then brings those tomatoes to Thermostore. When she brings them, we do our sorting, we do the quality control to ensure that only the best of them are taken, and then we stack them into the cold storage system called Thermostore.
In the past, my grandfather's strategy of burying tomatoes in ash when he harvests his tomatoes always allowed us to enjoy our ga kinke early in the mornings with hot sauce prepared from fresh tomatoes. This in times when tomatoes were not readily available in the lean season. We enjoyed our meals very much.
Farmers in Ghana find the need to use chemicals for crop protection because they lose 1/3 of their annual crop yield to pests and diseases. We have provided an automated insect trap system that reduces pest population and increases yield without the use of pesticides.
Guest speaker and advisory council member for Cosmos Energy Ghana, Philip Aivo, urged the teams to plan their businesses to stay relevant.
There are three elements that you need to consider in addition to everything else that you've been taught. The success rate for startups is difficult, but KIC has given you a heads up, a head up, a leg up, and when you think about effective planning, flawless execution, and a positive and progressive value system, that would also help your cause.
Ideation team member Kamal Yakub, who doubles as the CEO of the 2019 winning team, Trotto Tractor, advised the teams to focus on scaling up their businesses as time goes on.
Scalability is what echoed throughout all the members from the ideation team. So the products are already clear. We can see that they have good product and innovation from the system, but how to scale, how to make a lot of more people receive the impact of what they have done today is our advice as an ideation team and my personal advice to them.
The winning teams, which will be awarded $50,000 seed funding, will be announced later in November. This will give judges the time to assess the developed products and services of the various teams. For Joy Business, Karen Dudu.
And that's business for now. There will be more business at midday. My name is Emmanuel Abuaji Riafe. Good morning.